Hey everyone, it's John, and today we're taking a look at this Durogod wireless mechanical keyboard. They did send this out to me for review, and I was happy to check it out because my old keyboard that I've been using for several years, some of the keys are actually starting to malfunction. So I was happy to check this out. And I have to say, it feels very quality right out of the box, and I'm very impressed with it. So right away, it is wireless, which makes it very easy to use. You don't clutter up your desk with wires, and it does have 3 different modes here. So we've got a 2.4 gigahertz USB that plugs into your computer, and that is how I'm using to connect to my computer. But then we've got 2 Bluetooth options, 1 and 2. So this would be if you had 2 different devices that you wanted to use this for. So say you wanted to use it to your computer, and then maybe you go on the road and you want to connect it to your iPad and get some work done. You have 2 different options there, and you can just select between them, which is very cool. I've never had a keyboard that you can decide between, which that's very awesome to see. Of course, charges USB-C. It does come with a USB-C cable. And this is a 60% keyboard, which I actually really like. I just don't use that over there, the whole number pad. And so this works really good for keeping it nice and slim and saving some desk space. Also under here, we do have some, I don't even know what you would call those, but little stands so that the keyboard stays up, which I usually like using these. And then a very little compartment here, which is pretty cool to see. Actually, if you press on it, you'll see this presses up. It's actually held in with magnets, which was a cool touch. And that's a place to store the little USB dongle for the 2.4 connection. So very cool on that. Let me give you a top-down approach so you can see what this looks like. Okay, and I'll show you how this keyboard sounds, first of all. It's very tactile, and you definitely can tell that you're pressing some keys, but it's not obnoxiously loud. I really like that mechanical feel. This is definitely more on the relaxed side. The other mechanical keyboard that I had was very loud and clicky, and I did not know that when I was getting into it, and I much prefer this sound profile. Just give you that one more time. It does have a lot of different options for the backlight. First of all, we're gonna hit the function key here, and we can turn that on and off. So if you wanted, I'm assuming this would save a bit of battery having that off, but I definitely like having a backlit keyboard because I do a lot of work at night when in kind of dimly lit rooms. And so this is gonna make that a lot easier to see those keys. And with a 1-year battery life is what they're saying with this, I don't mind having that be slightly shorter because that is a really good battery life. So we've got a couple of different other options here. We can also adjust, let me try to find it, here it is, the brightness of the keyboard as well. So we can adjust that. I don't know if that's picking up on camera. It looks like it is. So you can adjust the brightness if you wanted to adjust that here. And then we've got another option here so you can have it go back and forth. A bunch of different modes here. You can see that fades in and out. That one's kind of cool. And I think this is one, yeah, where when you press, the lights will show up behind it. Kind of cool. And then this should be back to on. So a lot of different options there, which is very cool. So all in all, I'm really impressed with this keyboard. It has some heft to it. I like that it is 60%, so it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. And the key strokes are really nice to use. Definitely a lot less obnoxious than my previous keyboard. So it's definitely 2 thumbs up for me. I may do a follow-up video on this as far as battery life and living with it for a while, but initial impressions are very good. So that's a quick overview. Thanks so much for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.